Good morning from Norseman, Western Australia. This is part 2 of the journey from Newman to Kalgoorlie, and this part is from Leonora to Kalgoorlie. We even have some artists around these parts. Amazing what you can do with some old rocks and a couple of cans of paint. Very, very good. So early in the morning, we're not far down the track. We're going to put the drone up. We've found another mine that's close to the road, and we're going to have a look around, see what we can see. As you can see, they're out working. There's a dust cloud there where the digger's loading a dump truck, loading spoil of some description, I guess. And there we are, we're over the pit, and there's a lot of road trains all lined up there, waiting to load. I don't see a loader anywhere, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So there's a whole stack of them. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3 trailers, and the rest all 4. I'm reliably told that those 4 trailer road trains there, they gross out to 210 tonne. That's quite a bit of weight. It looks like there's more than one mine here, so there's 2 on this side of the road where the drone is now, one right in the distance, that one next to the road, and the one we started over the road with the pit. So quite a lot of activity at this site. And I don't see any processing plant, so that's what all those trucks are there waiting for. It's all moving by road to a processing plant, either up or down the road somewhere. Just coming into Menzies now. Pretty little town. It's a very old town, one of the oldest town along this mining strip apparently. It has quite a few historical buildings and a museum. So we pulled up in town. There's just through the town at the other end on the left, there's a visitor parking area. Had to wander up and down the street and got some photos. It's amazing what you see along these roads. We've found ourselves another drone moment, and this is one of the better ones. Well, a little more to see than the previous ones. It's quite a busy mine, lots of stuff going on, and a fairly decent sized pit. As coming to the end of our trip in Western Australia, just a comment about the amount of mining action here. It's a hugely busy place in mining, and I don't think I'd be incorrect in saying there's literally hundreds of mines along this central area in Western Australia. Very important to the state and the nation's economies. And as we go along here, have a look at that. Nature in its beauty, the colours, the trees, and then in a little bit, coming down the road, we see the ingenuity and the feats of man. Have a look at those dumpies. Off to work. Go hard, guys. And finally, here we are in Kalgoorlie. I stayed here, what was it, 3 nights and 2 days. And a lovely old town. Beautiful old historical buildings, long history. A mining town, I don't know how long, 100 years or more, probably more, who knows. A very pleasant place to be, mind you. The different kinds of weathers get me. It was pleasant the first day. The second day was tough. 37 degrees, I think it was. A wind blowing. It was the day I went up to the pit. The wind was blowing. I don't know. I've been in cyclones with lesser winds than what were blowing there that day, and it was hot. Terrible night. 2 o'clock in the morning, it was still 32 degrees, and then by the time the sun came, well, the sun didn't come up in the morning. It was 12 degrees and raining. there's a spread for you. So here we are with the complimentary RV park supplied by the township, the people of Kalgoorlie. As you can see, it's fairly popular. So this is my camp, as I said before, for 2 days, 3 nights. Wonderful facilities. It was great. Was a bit of a walk to town, so after I set up here, it was 2.5 k's back up into the town, and I spent the rest of the afternoon right into the evening taking photos, walking up and down the street taking photos. So by the time I got back, I'd have done 6 k's or more. It was in the dark. It was a big day. So here's a collection of the historical, or what I regard as historical buildings in Kalgoorlie. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but you can always hit the fast forward button if it doesn't float your boat. finally, to finish that batch of photos, have a look at the wall here. There's a kookaburra for you, Janet. And not far down the track, there's a great lump of quartz that really got to have some gold left in it there for you, Roddy. Next day, up to the top of the big pile of overburden to have a gander at the Seeper pit. And this is that stinking hot day, blowing a gale. But again, as with most of these things, it's far more spectacular than what the camera lets you believe. If you're there in person, this damn thing is huge. It's quite a testament to the ability of man to dig himself into a hole. Fortunately, with the combined ability of the camera to deal with motion and the software, the iMovie software, to also take some shake out of it, because I could not hold the camera still at all while that wind was blowing, shaking all over the place. You'll see in a minute we're in the building, the viewing platform. I tried hanging onto the building, but it was shaking more than the camera was shaking. It was quite something. All those machines you see down there crawling around the walls and up the tracks look like children's toys, but I'm here to tell you that's those super-sized dump trucks. Yeah, 400-ton gross weight. They're huge. You would have seen something similar to the photo back when we were back at Newman. Those things are huge. Next morning, cold and raining. You wouldn't believe it. 19 degrees, and I thought it was colder than that, but anyway, it still felt like 12 degrees. So we're heading out, and I've gone back through Boulder, which is probably the older part of Kalgoorlie, the original settlement area, and yeah, there's more photos there. Enjoy. Leaving Kalgoorlie and soon back in Norseman, where I started once I got across the Nullarbor, my circumnavigation of Western Australia. This is the RV park supplied by the good people of Norseman, where I stayed on the way in. On the way out, a couple of days, or yesterday and today, working on these videos. So this will be the last video for this trip. I probably will do something on Broken Hill when I go through that on the way back. But it'll be the last, other than that, it'll be the last video for this trip. So I hope you all enjoyed coming along for a ride with me. I certainly had a wonderful time over here and highly recommend the visit to Western Australia if you ever find the time. It's a wonderful place to be. So thanks for watching and bye for now.